what is it? Clifford Joseph Harish Jr., also known as T.I. or T.I.P. You were not king of the South. I mean, we have His Royal Highness Christopher Brian Bridges, who is barely able to retain the throne, and is much more gangster than you have ever been. I mean, really, you sit there and produce a song towards me and say, oh, when I saw them when I was sitting there, I knew it was over. Whatever. I knew what I got to do if he were actually released from prison. If he had broken out of prison or were sitting there. I mean, you're too scared to actually believe me because you've never had such authority. You've had to go discreet and secret. Because all of yours have been, what, over drugs? Or what? Over some stupid bitch? So, this is over, I'm gonna say a couple trillion, because I brought that much money in for the entire freaking system to repair everything. They just spruced up the art projects and said, well, if we take these buses from here and freaking put them here, and these other ones, we could save money. When saving money like that was not part of the directions to which I gave them, we gave them. And it screwed everything up. Those were your funds too, because it was only the start. And that's taking food out of your kid's mouth too, because I'm pretty sure Ludacris told you when it came to him with the request, though how godly it was, it's still a huge request, and was unable to even do anything besides request because your boy Steve Malik Swaynes stole the funds, and you watched him, and he didn't fucking put him towards anything to which you knew I was going to put him towards. He just put him towards drugs. So, you know where I'm at. Fucking I'm unsure if you understand what it's like when I told you that you had the authority to kill people to whom are of corruption. Were you just scared? Were you just shocked, or were you just thinking I'm crazy? I mean, if you were just thinking I'm crazy, you still had the authority, because then they just put it back on me, which is what they would do anyway. And they're like, oh, well, it's not his fault because he actually believed this guy had the authority because you guys put him in such a place that's what it seemed like. So you're just too bitch to do that? And then you allow them to fucking hinder my ability to get a firearm several times. I don't think you understand as to how serious this is. The New Mexico Supreme Court ordered me to get a firearm, which you let them steal my money. I'm saying you let them steal my money because you did not watch. I told everybody to freaking just watch what was going on. Kick back, watch, kick your feet up. I got this. Fucking, but I mean, I kind of would expect some fucking, loyalty and assistance when requested. I had some freaking, they intercepted firearms coming from freaking, what is it, dropped on the roof. coming over from freaking the East Coast. Pretty much a lot of the ones that I could get on the street, they deleted the phone numbers I had to get firearms. They're making it me take forever and a day to get my Facebook account back. Where freaking Norbert gabledon's a little bitch. So is Grant Willis. And who else was the last one? Dan Meddy. Like literally. So there's an exchange of money there for them to be complete and total douchebags, or I can go off of what they told me and freaking what I know Ludacris probably has the fucking video of, which I'm pretty sure of. Like, I'm not doubting it in any way. I mean, they've shown me some freaking shit that I didn't even expect them to have entirely. No, I did know they'd actually have it. Standing at a bus stop just talking. And to the camera, not recording anything. Just to be a smartass to you guys. But I'm gonna call you out publicly. I'm gonna call you out blatantly. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, you're not even West Side. Don't rep shit. You're not gangster. You're not even a father. You're just so fucking. If you actually want to try and earn some such respect back, I doubt you could. You can come to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'll give you my number, or you already have it because I've been hitting up your phone number that I got. But you can say that it's the wrong one, so 505-297-9403. Oh, and make sure that you stop them from hacking, tapping, tracing them to my phone to where I can't get my reports that I need to get from the sites to which take a security clearance for me to get to. Because while they're watching the shit, I can't do anything that I'm supposed to due to the safety and security. Yeah, pretty much. The safety and security of the people on the mission and all that shit. Whichever you want to go with. Now, if you want me to teach you how to bring funds in to better your community and shit, bring funds in so you can actually get that so the government can fund a freaking album of yours, I can teach you no problem. I mean, that's actually questionable. You have to do it pretty much the way I'd be explaining a little bit. So yeah, Ludacris is not the shit either. So I'm watching my mouth when I say that. And since I can't make it to you, you can make it to me. So I can say it in your face. And I'm calling your bluff on freaking about putting a fist in someone's mouth for taking food out of your daughter's mouth. What, you take food out of the mouth and put a fist in yours? Right? And you have seen, if I just request when I want to request, I don't need to look at the satellites. I'll just get the information pretty much. And you as well fucking can make sure that my battery life is back to normal, because it should be day and freaking like half into the night. And they put a program so that it's fucking only like 2 hours. And they're screwing with the video. I know it's not screwing with the actual video that's being made, because I know that there were supposed to be safeties and securities implemented so that they couldn't tell whether or not they're fucking with me. And I know that you know of their freaking terms and conditions agreement with their arbitration clause for their little studies or tests. You're not supposed to test on any of the people. Those are acts of corruption, acts of terror. You can study stuff. You can't set up circumstances and situations to elicit said response from an individual or group of individuals. So, I'm not going arbitration clause. I'm going, this is the cease and desist. conspiracy against my rights, deprivation of rights in the color of law, chemical warfare. We'll even go, what is that called? Intellectual property theft, or theft of intellectual property, child abuse, child neglect, child endangerment. We'll go with prostitution, human trafficking, acts of terror, and public nuisance, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon resulting in injury, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon resulting in death, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon resulting in loss of limb. We'll go with how we go with this? Stolen valor, because you're stealing the valor of a gangster and a father, and Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Bridges, right, of a military officer. So negligence and discharge of duties. I think I'm just going to stop there because it's a big enough list, right? I mean, I could go a heck of a lot more, but I would really tampering with evidence, criminal manipulation of the judiciary, criminal manipulation of a judicial official, tampering with military documentation, destruction of government property, destruction of private property, monitoring in on a government official's devices, hindering their ability to perform and complete the tasks, duties, and responsibilities required of such position. So, I'm getting really tired of fucking not being able to complete my work. Misappropriation of public funds, misappropriation of private funds, misuse of drugs, I want to say pedophilia, rape, treason. And there are more than two of us to whom have witnesses, but under the United States Constitution, you have actually aided and abetted an enemy of the state. And you knew this. And don't tell me because freaking Michelle Lujan Grisham scared you from back in the day when you had your poor boy studio stuff because she was part of that freaking JonBenet Ramsey shit. No, because I've still stood up and against it. So yeah. So this is just the start of it, and I can put about a zillion counts on each one of those charges for the zillion different people to whom they have affected, or to whom it has affected. And then I go with the freaking seconds in a day, minutes in a day, 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes in a day. And then we go with the continued crime. And for every second, because it's continuous crime, you just put down there it's continuous crime. So for every second, we just add another 3 charges or counts. Because it continuously, slavery. I thought you were against slavery. I've been more against slavery than you. I've stood up and been arrested for Black Lives Matter. You have not. You just been a little bitch who talks shit. So yeah, you're not a nigga either. So don't fucking claim that. You're pissing me off. And I will pursue charges against your fans, your followers, your friends, your family, your acquaintances, all of your affiliations. Unless you want to settle this easily. You just come to New Mexico, bring some firearms. I don't trust you, you just have to give me one. You just have to go around with me so you can see how a real Southside nigga handles shit. We're put in such a position of trust and respect. Cool? And also, you're gonna have to give me the names of all your people, because this whole you ain't snitching on somebody. Okay, so somebody hurts you. That's bitch shit. But if you tell them that's snitch shit, I think bitch is worse. So I will consider you a bitch, and you will forever be known as Caley Volante's bitch. Unless you want to freaking come prove some shit. You know I'm having difficulty leaving here. You know they keep freaking incarcerating me for standing up for not only my rights, but, you know, for our liberties, our happiness, but yours as well. And I'm pretty sure you even spoke out in one of the songs that you lost a kid in this struggle. Now, if that was a fucking lie, that's bullshit. I mean, I know many people to whom have. I can't even trust all the local law enforcement here, or some of the other freaking bigger agencies, because they just freaking pretty much tell me, go do it yourself. It's like, well, okay, he's got AIDS. I do not want to get AIDS. I would prefer much not to get AIDS, so I can't freaking whoop his ass because some rough riders told me not to freaking go colloquial on him. So Ludacris is not the shit. And yeah. Also make sure that you come with locations of them, of him, Timothy Swain, Clifton, Archie Donaldson, 48 Williams. He'll actually freaking be gracious enough to freaking bless me with his fucking presence. He's not a bitch like that. Michelle Lujan Grisham, right? I'm pretty sure Susanna Martinez, unless she was actually showing love, when she told me that that's what they did with the freaking judiciary, and then the police deleted it. So, it's on you. I mean, if you really want to freaking be about what you say, or if you want to freaking, yeah, pretty much, if you want to be about what you say, if you want to be who you say you are, I'm who I say I'm not, right? I'm not gonna freaking, that'd be funny. You could probably get some documentations on as to my duties, responsibilities, and authorities if you request properly, because I don't like being known for this shit, and I do not like having to be put in such a position of trust and respect, because then I have to come down on you niggas, because okay, that's I brought the money in, that's pretty much my fucking money, but I can't spend it the way that you guys are spending it. It's got to be appropriated properly, which is that's why I put everything out directly, knowing that I had to work on some of them a little bit, trying to break them all down, so even a toddler could understand them.